Hello everybody, my name is Isle, and welcome to Rome Total War Barbarian Invasions. This is episode 9, and I am playing as the Franks. This is my Frankish campaign. Last episode, we started our African campaign and simply took Tingi, and we also took the Highlands, or Scotland as it is known. The Goths just fucking decided to threaten me. They were like, hey, pay me 200. I was like, nah, fuck it, sure. You know, I didn't want them to attack my settlements anyways. Kind of being a bit of a pest, but whatever. If they're able to get just a chump change off me, I'm okay with it. We're still looking for the Berber settlement so we could just wipe the Berbers out without them fucking being a nuisance. But, yeah, no, it's not looking like that. Also, on this turn, specifically, Tingi or Tinga, whatever it's fucking called, just rebelled against me. Fucking great start to the episode, right? I feel like this episode's gonna be just fan-fucking-tastic. In other news, though, we have reached the island of Korsika, or whatever the fuck it's called. I can't pronounce it. It starts with a C, but yeah. In other news, the Goths, they are attacking the Lombards there, so that's quite handy for me if they're at war. If they're fighting against each other instead of me, that works. I do try to lend my assistance to the Lombards because, to be honest, I'd rather deal with them than the Goths, of course, but probably don't really have much of a choice in that matter. I decided to besiege Korsika there, and they have a general and a few other units. I actually get really lucky and get ballistas, so I can just besiege the settlement wherever I want, but that's not exactly the strategy I'm going to go for. Also, if you guys didn't see already, the fucking last episode, the Saxons decided to declare war against me. Fucking assholes, right when I was heading towards Edinburgh, or in Edinburgh, there we go, that's its proper name. Or York as it is more well known. But fucking, they decided just to attack Scotland like fucking assholes, so I decided to give them a piece of my mind, come back, because they're not gonna fucking back down from me. They decided to charge with what units they have, but I really just pelt them and send my cavalry after them. They have absolutely no chance. I repel them back pretty easily, and I know they have a ship with a few more units, so I'm just going to wipe the Saxons out completely, and then I'll focus on the rest of the Isles. But for now, and they are being assholes, so I gotta just knock them off. Also, there was a bit of a reinforcement army, so that's why I kind of attacked that ship. It had peasants and some other units in there that I couldn't see. I'd rather just deal with the force that's in there. Besides that, the Lombards are trying their little counter maneuver around the Western Romans. Like I said, everybody's aligned with the Western Romans right now. I think the Berbers are even aligned with them. I think it's fucking stupid, because they were all at war with each other at one time. It's just because I'm the bigger threat, they decide, hey, fuck you, asshole, we're gonna kick your ass. And that's basically how it went. Sorry, I'm just a little tired. I woke up at like 6:30, or no, 5:30 this morning, and I had to work till like 12. Nah, not bad shift at all. Anyways, we are dealing with the rest of the reinforcements from the Saxons, from Saxony, I was about to say, but that sounds pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, we're gonna deal with the rest of the Saxons right now, right here, right now. Hopefully it'll buy us time before they send another army to Britannia, and if they do, I could easily repel it, because I'll have a foothold, or a more permanent foothold on the island anyways. Besides, I just decide to surround them with some horsemen. I think one of my horsemen actually get caught up in their spear militia, and it decides to rout, never comes back. I did not expect my cavalry to be stupid, but to be honest, they're expendable, they're cheap, I could train them pretty easily, so I don't really care that much. I decided to charge right into their Alexes, but not with the horses you think. See, I thought I was charging with those guys, but I just fucking ordered them to do nothing, so I just decided to send them back. They decide to rout anyways, and really, it's just their general left. I decided to surround him with my infantry, and well, he's pretty done dusted at this point. It ends in my victory, of course. I just cut the mass slaughter because I want this to be PG-13. No, I'm fucking kidding. If it was PG-13, I don't think I would have sweared this much for no reason. But yeah, besides that, the next turn goes on as usual. And the Berbers have decided to, well, naval invade, not naval invade, more or less naval attack. So as the rebels. I actually went against those fucking stupid rebel fleets. If they knocked me out, they could have just completely like stranded that army, and it would have been bad. Besides that, we're actually heading towards Edinburgh now, or York. I'm just gonna call it as, because that's how I know it is. I'm just gonna start with a cheeky besiege, and my army should be there by the next turn. And well, London doesn't seem too defended either, and well. The Goths have stopped besieging, what's it fucking called? I don't even know. Lombard territory down. I think they took the Alamari's settlement there, but whatever. I decided to actually take advantage of this because they're not really bugging me right now. I decided to go after Belgium, or that's what I'm going to call it. I can't be bothered to pronounce that name. I'm just going to besiege it, see if I can steal that off the Western Romans and hopefully fortify that area. It'll also make me one step closer to my goal. Of winning the campaign. That, by the way, is coming up. It's just taking a bit because all these factions are in my way, and also rebellion and me being stupid. I'm making some pretty stupid plays nowadays. Yeah, besides that, I can see their force there. They have a general and a few other units. Doesn't really matter. I can wipe them out pretty easily, but that was really just a scouting force anyways. Besides that, around the Empire, there are rebellions. It's because everybody else is on very high tax, so I could earn that fucking moolah. Yeah. Besides that, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do with the Western or the African campaign is I'm gonna just send the guys back up and take Tingi again, but instead just destroy that pagan fucking shrine shit and install Christianity, because that's the main reason, or that's the main reason why that place fucking just rebelled off of me, because it was just fully Christian, and I decided to destroy their only church. Fucking stupid of me. Besides that, the Lombards have come with a huge fucking army attacking my fort, and they could take it at any time. This, of course, scares the shit out of me, so what I'm going to do next episode is if I win that battle in Belgium, I'm going to reinforce. So I'll win that settlement, take it off them, retrain my army, and then counter-slap them, I guess would make more sense, and hit them at my settlement, because they really want it for some dumb reason. Yeah, besides that, that looks like a pretty cool looking fight, a pretty even fight there, but all resolves is bullshit. Anyways, guys, my name's Banana. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that shit YouTubers tell you to do, and, well, I'll catch y'all later.